What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Just Kidding channel. So today's going to be a pretty chill day. We're just going to be working on the wiring of the 240, and I just want to show you a couple parts that I got. Nothing too serious. This is the street fraction bracket for the Z32 rear drum setup, and then I had to get another license plate relocation kit for my WRX because the other one broke. It was too cheap. This is the box going back to Mavericks Motorsports. Like I said in the previous video, if you didn't watch it, the dual caliper kit that they have doesn't allow you to run a mechanical e-brake setup, so I'm returning this and I'm getting the PBM ones. I emailed Mavericks Motorsports and I spoke to a guy named George, pretty cool dude. But if you guys want to pick this up, the link will be in the description. It's only $230, which is not bad, as opposed to the PBM knuckles that are gonna set me back $400. So it is what it is. Has to get done. So we're just gonna get to working on the wiring for the 240. Alright, so this is how the engine bay sits right now. What I meant by wiring is, like, if you come here, all of this wiring looks terrible. This whole intake portion of the 240 looks horrible. The exhaust portion looks decent. So I'm gonna try to see if I can use some electrical tape, cover these wires up, cover those wires up, get everything neat. If I don't really need it, I'm gonna try to see if I can tuck it, and we'll see where we're at from there. Don't know if I'll be able to film much because I'll be working with my hands and trying to do it at the same time. So let's see what we can get done.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so it may not look like much, but I added some electrical tape in a lot of areas. But this is something I wanted to remove. Less wiring in the bay, but I have no idea what it goes to. I don't think I need anything else. So the wiring for the headlights is all here. The headlight motors, turn signals, it's all good. Not sure where this wiring goes to. Don't think I need it. So I'm gonna cut it out and save it. And then yeah, I'm gonna wind up zip tying this wiring to the radiator support right here to make it look neater, and then we'll tackle this side. This side doesn't really need much, it just doesn't look neat. Right, so clean it up a little bit more. This power cord, I actually want to drill a hole in the firewall, like in that area right there, and have it run flush along the frame rail, just so it looks neat, because I hate how the wires are coming out of there. I even want to drill a bigger hole down there so I could do the same thing with the engine harness, because it looks high and it's coming down. It looks too sloppy for me. I also have to mount the fuel pressure regulator there. I have to get some self-tapping screws just to drill through there, cut the hoses, do the return line, and that, as far as fuel, should be set up. For the exhaust, haven't got a downpipe yet. That would come in like a kit that I wanted to get, but don't have the money for it right now to buy it. Gotta pay off school, you know, that. What else? Clutch line is in. Clutch pedal is in. There's still a lot to do. Like this engine bay, in my opinion, it looks cleaner now that all the other pointless stuff weren't there. But I do have to do the wiring for the headlights. Well, I did the wiring, I just need to clean it up a little bit. And I'm trying to see if I can get this engine running. So there's not much I can do now, because now I have to wait on parts. Well, wait on money for the parts. But let's see what else we can tackle. This gives you a better representation of how crappy the wiring harness looks. So it comes out of the firewall, and I try to run it underneath the intake manifold so you can't really see the wiring on top of the engine and stuff like that. But in this area, it just looks like a complete mess. Because fuel is over here. Plugs like the oil, starter, alternator, everything is run on this side, so it looks so sloppy. If this was probably like in that hole right there, which it does not fit, then it would probably look a lot nicer. Alright, so the clip prior to me making this one has been postponed because it started raining crazy hard. I have no idea, and obviously I have no garage, so I can't do anything. So we're just gonna go through a parts list that I need. So from the ER spec SR20 basic swap package from Injugu Racing, I'm gonna go with the front mount intercooler with the piping, blow off valve, down pipe, boost gauge, which I may not need, I'll explain that later, ISR shroud with the electric fans, aluminum radiator with hoses. Gonna need a boost controller, might run my power steering reservoir, I'm not sure, or I might just get a power steering kit from them. I need a drive shaft, new wheels because my brakes are too big, PBM rear knuckles, the dual caliper kit, and some hard lines, 2 bash bars. I'm gonna go with Street Faction for that because they have the jacking point and the license plate mount. The Sparco Evo seat, which I heard was the most comfortable, with a 4 or 5 point harness. Haven't figured that out yet. The Street Faction seat brackets as well because they seat the lowest. OEM carpet, maybe, I don't know. I might go with it because I like the way it looks. As far as labor, I just need somebody to weld my cage. And I'll probably like Canon or something. Sorry for the curse. But for the gauges, I was thinking about not going with pods themselves. I was thinking about getting a race pack digital cluster because it shows everything in this one cluster, so I wouldn't have to worry about, oh, this is my gauge here, this is my gauge for this over here, blah blah blah. Everything is in one system, and it does make the car, I like having all the gauges everywhere. People get in my car and think it's like a spaceship, but I don't really care about what other people think. So if I get that one data logger, everything would just be in one spot and make it a lot neater. So that's really what it consists of. This is the things that I need for the car to be running and driving on the road, street legal. As far as cage, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try to figure that out. I haven't found anyone who can weld a cage, so for now I'm just hold off, see what happens. But this is what my parts list consists of. Let's see what we can knock down in these next few months, because I want to get the car on the road by May, and I don't make a lot of money, so I'm just gonna be trying to be looking in chairs for pennies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Have a good one.